Thank you, Chris. It's a pleasure to be here. Just a little background on me. I got here July 14th last year, so I'm not quite through my first year. And I thought maybe just to orient you a little bit to Toledo and the College of Business and Innovation. I probably would just talk briefly about, and if you've heard me talk before, I apologize for repeating myself, but it's really why I came here. I really wasn't on the market looking to become a dean. I was an associate dean and very happy where I was. But as I kind of started investigating Toledo, I was astounded at the things that the college is able to do. And you've heard this before, but we have an exceptionally high placement rate of our students and an exceptionally high internship rate. And we're talking by factors of 2 or 3 in places I've been. And why is that? And it's a fact we have excellent faculty and staff here, but we also have incredible connectivity to the business world, which as a college of business is absolutely essential. You probably don't know this, but I have 8 different boards. Every department and every center has its own advisory board, and they meet twice every year. So I have over 200 business people coming into the college, talking to our professors, discussing what the world expects from our graduates. And then those same people and their colleagues come into our classrooms and talk to our students and actually run the mock interviews and actually sit next to them at their etiquette dinners. And so when our students get out of here, they are well prepared and well versed in having conversations with business people. And I'm going to steal a line from Deidre because I don't want her to say this later. But the other thing that really amazes me is that the majority of our students, the vast majority of our students, are first generation. The vast majority of our students are working, either full-time or part-time, to pay and get through school. And what that means is that they know how to work. They're not entitled, they don't feel privileged, they have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, they're Toledo tough, and when they hit the ground running, they hit the ground running. And Deidre's favorite phrase that I learned from her, so I'm going to credit you, and I don't think it came with this, but our students are PhDs. They're poor, hungry, and they're driven. And I am so proud to have any piece of changing lives, not for their lives, but generationally. And that's just a privilege here. Let me tell you a couple of things that are going on at the college. I hope you have a chance to walk around this beautiful building. We have so much experiential learning going on here. I'm blown away every day. I have these jaw-dropping moments daily, and I'm still 10 months into this, and I still have one every day. Hope you have a chance to go look at the sales center, where they actually have cocktail tables. They have a couch sitting there, so they videotape their students as they practice their sales presentations. We have a terminal, we have a student-run portfolio with a $1 million donation. That's actual money sitting in the foundation. It's grown to $1.6 million. They chop off most of it when they're done, pull them back to $1 million. We have 12 Bloomberg terminals. Those are the terminals that are used on Wall Street. So our kids are actually using the software that they wanted to go work on Wall Street or Chicago or any major financial area. That's the terminal they're using. At where I was before, much larger university, a better known university, they just got their first Bloomberg terminal. We have 12 of them. And they're not just for that portfolio management group, but other students have access to that. I mean, that's nutty. I'll tell you, it's nutty for Toledo, right? The other thing, we also have just last year opened the Allen Berry donation gate. We have an accounting lab where we have CPA software. We're the only institution in the United States, college, that actually has CMA software. It's licensed individually. The chair of our department called up the company and says, we have an accounting lab. Will you license this to us as an educational institution? And they go, well, we never thought about that before. And said, will you do it? And they did. So we were the first place to have that. If you're a student, the most proud that I am is I can look any parent in the eye and I can tell them, if you want your student to come here and get a great education, be prepared for life, and get a job, I will guarantee you that will happen if they follow the plan, if they follow the classes that take advantage of the mock interviews, our job fairs, sales, the opportunities to be videotaped, critiqued, all of those things. I am confident that those students who work hard, who want to have a job, they will have a job when they're done here. What does that mean for you? That means we have students who are ready to help you when they walk out the door. We have students that are ready to help you second or third year into their careers. I had a conversation this morning with a father who says, my son just graduated in May, and his son had 4 internships and had a job at the start of his senior year. That is, and you go, well, that's kind of unusual. That was unusual other places I've been, universities you would recognize that are ranked pretty highly. That is not an unusual story here at the University of Toledo and the College of Business and Innovation. So for me, it's just, I am tremendously humbled to be a part of this institution and to associate with the great faculty, staff, and our alumni and our friends. And so I appreciate you being here. I was a small business development consultant employee for 2 years. I was a small business banker for 8 years. This is the heart blood of the United States of America. It's the heart blood of the world, is those who go out and start businesses and grow businesses and employ the majority of people that work in the world. So thank you for what you do. Exciting things happening here. Keep your ears open for stuff regarding entrepreneurship, stuff regarding leadership, finance, marketing, sales. We do it, and we do it well. Our slogan is COBI equals careers. It's not a slogan. It's something that we accomplish every single day. So thank you very much. Appreciate you being here.